Hello, Pile One. Thank you for being here. Those of you that resonated with the star card, this is going to be your reading. And just a quick few notes that the cards are censored because of YouTube rules, and that I read with major arcana only, and that it is a little bit dark because I'm a bit of a believer that rituals have to be at night, and that's why it's a little bit dark in the video. All right. So today we are asking, is that person the one? All right. So pile number one's person, and this could be your crush or the person in your heart. All right. So it's piles number one's person, the one. So it's piles number I was gonna say number one person but I meant pile one, and it could be also your number one person. So is that person the one? Let's see. We're gonna give it another shuffle in a second because of chance. So is piles number one's person the one? Let's see, another shuffle. Okay, I feel this feels good. Past, present. We're gonna pick this one for future. The bottom of this one isn't the bottom of the deck. We're not gonna move that one. This is gonna be your action, and we might need a bit of space here. All right, your action. And the bottom of the deck one, that one hasn't been moved. That's gonna be the overall energy of our reading in a second. All right, so this is gonna be you in this reading. So it's the self, it's the card you chose, and it's the star card. So this card is all about hope. It's that feeling of looking at a star and wishing for something, like from the deepness of your heart, like really wishing for something, like making that wish upon a star and like looking up and really wishing it from the bottom of your heart. It's that type of energy. So that's gonna represent you in the reading. That one kind of wanted to do this, so interesting. Maybe it wanted to come out the other way around. We'll see. All right, so let's begin with your past and we'll reveal them as we go, all right? All right, so the devil reverse. That's good news since this is a love reading for you, pile one. Because the devil upright, it's obsessive energy. It's lost, passionate energy, that type of energy. So, and among other things is also the idea of like breaking the pattern of negative thinking and stuff like that. But because this is a love reading, basically, and also it's reverse. So when it's reverse, basically it's all about you kind of broke the chain finally of negative patterns. And it's almost like angel energy because upright, it's also the literal devil. So when it's reversed, I kind of interpret that as angel energy. So the angels that haven't fallen, basically. So that's good news for you. So in this connection, because this is a love reading and we're asking if that person is the one, I think this is good. This is saying that person isn't obsessed with you or like that you guys have that type of connection. but rather it's a more angelic type of connection, at least in your past. We'll keep going. So Sorry, I'm a really honest reader, so at least that looks good for your past. Now we're gonna leave the present at the end because that's the most important part of our reading. So for now, we're gonna go with future. Oh, I'm so sorry, pile one. But you got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. That isn't such good news for you guys' connection because the Wheel of Fortune upright is, how can I say it, a turn of events in your favor, in short words. So when it's reversed, I'm afraid it means the opposite. But don't worry too much about it because this card is all about the cycles of life. So every time you're up, it means you're gonna go down, and every time you're down, like right now that it's reversed, it will come up again anyways. So it's also in either side, reversed or upright, it's also a reminder that when we're going through the cycles of life, it would be more convenient or more wise to be outside the wheel and kind of be mastering our own thoughts and our emotions rather than allowing the wheel to spin out of control and we're tied to the wheel and we are basically spinning together with it. So that's more the type of energy like right now that it's reversed. So you got a good one with your past, like angelic type of energy. But for your future, there might be a down moment coming for you guys' connection, sadly. This would have been a great card if it had been upright, but it's okay. We're gonna keep going and hopefully the tarot is gonna, basically it's gonna all be connected in a second. All right. And that card, it's also about the cycles, like I was saying. So another very important message here is that you cannot be like, oh, I only want 10% winter or I only want 20% fall. No, like winter has to end completely and absolutely in order for spring to bloom, in order for spring to begin. So it is a lot, like I said, like kind of mastering the cycles of life. Like instead of fighting, basically like that saying, if you can against them, join them, like join the party type of energy. So join the party, pile one. All right, now we're gonna go with your action. The tarot is advising you to take. Oh my God, pile one, you got the Lovers. That's beautiful, pile one. So like we were saying, like that's good. You didn't lose hope with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And now look at that, you got the Lovers card. That is such a great card to get in a love reading, especially because today we're asking if that person is the one or not. So because you got the Lovers card, I would say it's a yes for you. Well, pile one, it's very likely this person is the one because the Lover, well, we're gonna keep going with the reading, like don't sing victory just yet, but this is a great card to get in a love reading for you, pile one. I'm so happy for you, pile one. That's such a good energy for you. All right, so the Lovers is basically soulmates type of energy. It's making love, it's caressing, it's embracing, it's that type of energy. But it can also be the energy of kind of being torn between two lovers. So maybe this person that you're asking for, if it's the one, maybe you are kind of torn between two lovers. Maybe, because this card can also mean that. Because it is said that she cannot choose between him and the angel. So it's also a card of saying basically a major choice in your life happening. And because you got it in your action, it's telling you or advising you, better said, to embody that soulmates type of energy. So already believe, like honestly believe it, that this person is your soulmate and the universe will respond to that feeling because love is powerful. Love is a very, very powerful energy. That's so good for you, pile one. Now we're gonna see what was at the bottom of the deck. Ay, that burned me a little bit. This is a really important message for you, pile one, because I got a little bit burned by the incense stick. So maybe this is supposed to be a secret for you. It could be. Oh, I didn't move anything. I just got distracted, but... Oh, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the sun. That's beautiful. This is the happiest card in all of the tarot. It's a sunny day. It's shining bright. You're tan. You're surrounded by sunflowers. It's that type of energy. And this is the connecting energy of all of the readings. So that's beautiful for you, pile 1. So far, you're getting a really strong yes that this person is the one for you. But there is also a warning here with this Wheel of Fortune reverse. So it's also telling you have to master your thoughts and your inner dialogue if you kind of embody this energy of love, basically, in order for having this good outcome that you sure want. This is the happiest card in all of the tarot. All right. We're gonna go with your present. This is the most important part of your reading, pile 1. Oh, and you got the Judgment reverse. So the Judgment upright is following an inner calling. And it's also the energy of the angels welcome you into heaven. So it's this grand entrance into heaven. And they're gonna playing the trumpets and playing loud music because they're celebrating your entrance into heaven. It's a really great card to get upright. But right now it's reversed, so it could mean that maybe you have trouble or difficulty following your inner callings, following your intuition. It's that type of energy. So it is a good card. So you have really great cards. You got the Lovers and the Sun. That's beautiful energy for a love reading. And today we're asking if this person the one. But you do have this energy that I do feel like you need to work on, pile 1. So trust your intuition more, trust the universe, and don't let the wheel of destiny kind of work against you, and rather make it your ally. Like, embrace the cycles of life, basically. Embrace it. But I would say it's a yes for you, pile 1, because you got the Lovers. It's literally soulmates energy. And the Sun, which is feeling happy. It's the happiest you can feel in your life. All right. Thank you so much, pile 1. And I will see you in your next reading. Hi, pile 2. Those of you that resonated with the Judgment card, this is going to be your reading. And I've already tried to film you, pile 2. Oh, sorry. Did I say pile 1? Sorry, pile 2. So I already filmed this a couple times now. So because we're still in the process of shuffling, as you can see, they're semi-shuffled. We're just gonna keep shuffling them, pile 2. And just a couple notes that I read with major arcana only. That's just my style. That the cards are censored because of YouTube rules, and that it is a little bit dark because I like doing rituals at night, so readings. All right, so let's shuffle them, and we'll give it another shuffle too. So is that person the one, pile 2? Is that person, you decide who that person is, the one for you, pile 2? Is that person the one? Let's see. Oh, that one kind of wanted to fall off. We're gonna grab it as an extra message. All right. Because everything that happens here in the ritual matters. It's for a reason. All right. We'll give it another shuffle, pile 2. Is that person the one? Is that person the one, pile 2? All right. So that one almost fell off. So that's going to be an extra message. We'll take that one neutrally. So this one's going to be your past, present. Let's see. This one is going to be future. And action, pile 2. And the one at the bottom of the deck, we're not going to move. That's going to be our overall energy. And we may need to clarify later. We'll see. So we'll reveal them as we go. So today, the card you chose or that you resonated with, the Judgment card, is going to represent you in the reading. So it's going to be the self. And that card is all about following an inner calling, following your heart type of energy. And it's also the angels giving you a grand entrance into heaven. They're playing the trumpets for you. They're welcoming you into heaven. You are there. You are with the source. You are with God, or whichever name you prefer. So that's a beautiful card. That's going to be you in the reading. Oh, and the people are so happy in the card because they're being welcomed into heaven. As it's that type of energy, as we were saying. All right. We'll begin with your past. Oh my God, pile 2. Wow. You have the Magician card. That's one of my favorite cards. The Magician is all about manifestation, the power of manifesting, being aware that our inner dialogue, our thoughts, our feelings are manifesting constantly. And I really like describing it as the energy of the person playing the flute. Like slowly playing the flute, and you see the snakes starting to dance along with the music. So it's that type of energy, and we are the person playing the flute. We are manifesting. So it's an important reminder to be aware of your thoughts, what you're thinking. Are you having negative thoughts or positive thoughts? Negative thoughts manifest negative things. Positive thoughts manifest positive things. It's a really powerful card. And yeah, so he's carrying a magic wand because he is a magician after all. And we're going to leave the present at the end, pile 2, because that's the most important part of the reading. Of course, the past and future are important, but not as much as the present. The present is happening now. It's the most important one. And yeah, because today we're asking, is that person the one? Pile 2. I think it's in your past, but it's still a really powerful energy saying that you manifested this person or this connection. And to be aware that you're still manifesting. We never stop manifesting with our thoughts and our feelings. So be aware of what you're manifesting, but because you got it up right, it's also a message that your manifestation is kind of saying it's going well. Yeah, it's a beautiful card for you, pile 2. Let's see. We're gonna move on with future. Oh, you have the Temperance card. All right. The Temperance card is basically balance. It's all about 2 cups being filled the exact way with one another. And I really like that it's drawn as an angel because it's in your future, this is kind of the message that it's going to be a really balanced connection between the 2 of you. So that's really good because today we're asking, is that person the one? So it's a really balanced, solid type of energy. I think it's good for you. So did I call you pile 1 again? Maybe you should watch pile 1 because that has happened before. All right, so it's that type of energy, pile 2. And I think this person is someone that you have a really equal give and take of giving and receiving with, because this card came up, or that's the future card, so that's what's coming up for you, pile 2. All right, We're gonna move on with the action that tarot is advising you to take. Oh, the Hermit card! That's beautiful for you, Paul, too. The Hermit card means wisdom. It's all about being wise. You usually see him in pitch black darkness, and he's lighting up the way for others because he's been there, basically. And you see him wearing gray because everything has a meaning in tarot. So when you see black and white, it's the extreme polar opposites. So extreme yes or extreme no. So when you see gray, it means finally a middle ground. It means the merging of the two. It is looking at both sides. It's literally wisdom. That's what it means. And because it came up as your action, it's basically advising you, if you want to achieve what you want, which I'm sure you do, Paul, too. That's the action that tarot is advising you to take if you want to get what you want, basically. So go into hermit energy, go inwards. It's that type of energy. All right. This one almost fell off when we were shuffling. And we said it would be neutral, so it's an extra message for you, Paul, too. Oh, the Chariot. Okay, this is good in terms of our question because the Chariot is forward moving energy. It's the type of energy of, let's say, I don't know, a horse like running, and it's kind of like focused, like it's just a very forward moving type of energy. So it means that you guys' connection is moving forward, which is good. And yeah, because there are cards that mean endings. So, and this one means moving forward. So that's good for you, Paul, too. All right. We'll see the overall energy. Oh, okay, the Hangman upright. Sorry, was it? No, it was reversed. It confused me because the Hangman is hanged, but you got it reversed. Sorry for that, Paul, too. So the Hangman reverse is not such a great card. Sorry, Paul, too. I'm a really honest reader. And the Hangman reverse is basically, because upright, it means looking at things from a different perspective. And it also means allowing. Allowing. So when the Hangman upright is upright, it means you allow things to happen rather than forcing them to happen. But when it's reversed, oh, I put it neutrally here, but it was reversed. Sorry for that, Paul, too. But when it's reversed, it's basically not allowing things to happen on their own, like try to take too much action type of energy. So try not to do that, Paul, too. Don't take too much action. Attract things to you. Focus on yourself, and that will be magnetic rather than on others. Like, don't care what others think, honestly, Paul, too. The Hangman reverse is that type of energy, so stop doing that, Paul, too. Rather go into hermit type of energy. Go inwards, focus on yourself, and wisdom will arrive for you, Paul, too. Let's see. Oh, this is your present card, Paul, too. You got the Hierophant reversed. Because today we're asking, is that person the one? This isn't such a good message because the Hierophant upright means commitment, especially in a love reading, and kind of like following the rules. And a lot of people believe that she is the myth of that Pope that was secretly a woman. So when it's reversed, it's like lack of commitment. So maybe this person is avoidant or has a hard time like admitting their feelings, or yeah, it's that type of energy, Paul, too. So you do have good messages that it's moving forward and that you're manifesting what you want. But I think there is a warning message that if you don't focus on yourself, it's gonna lead to a lack of commitment. So focus on yourself, Paul, too, And that's gonna get you what you want, because you did get this beautiful energy on your future card. So if I would advise you to take the tarot's advice, because if you don't and you're too focused on your negative thinking, then that's gonna lead to a lack of commitment. Sorry for the honesty, but I believe that's the most important thing. All right, so I do want to clarify this because it's your present card and it's the most important. That one was at the bottom of the deck. Oh, but I saw the Emperor when I did that, so that's gonna be an extra message for you. The Emperor is like masculine energy, divine masculine energy. It was upright, so maybe we'll leave it as it was. And we were gonna clarify this one actually when I saw that one. So that's good for you, pal, too. The Emperor is divine masculine energy. So that person could be your divine counterpart. Of course, like, take it if you need to switch genders, like, of course, that's flexible. But the Emperor literally means divine masculine energy. So, and because and I saw it when we said the question, so we're gonna take that as a clarifier for that. And we'll take out one more. So why is the Hierophant reversed in your present, Paul, too? Oh, this one, the one in the middle. Oh, and this one kind of wanted to come up. Oh, the Lover's card for you, Paul, too. I'm so happy for you, Paul, too. So I'm glad you didn't lose hope, because that's the best card you can get in a love reading. I'm so happy for you, Paul, too. So, because today we're asking, is that person the one? And you got the Lover's card. I would say it's a yes for you, pal, too. There is those warnings that the tarot is giving you that I would advise you to follow, but this is the best card you can get in a love reading. It basically means soulmate's energy. It's making love. It's tender. It's soft. But it's also major life choices. So it can be the energy of being torn between two choices, because it is believed she's torn between him and the angel. So that's beautiful. I would say it's a yes for you, pal, too, but the advice is there. And thank you so much, pal, too. I will see you in your next reading. Bye. Hi, pal 3. Those of you that resonated with the Hermit card, this is going to be your reading. And today we are asking, is that person the one? So, is that person the one, pal 3? Just a couple notes before we begin. It is dark because I like doing readings at night. Also, that I read with major arcana only. That's just my style. And that the cards are censored just because of YouTube rules. All right, let's begin. So think about that person, pile 3. You decide who that person is. So is that person the one? So pile 3, think about that person. Is that person the one? Oh, sorry, the camera moved a little. Maybe to emphasize the one. All right. So is that person the one, pile 3? Let's see. Oh, I was gonna grab those, but now we're gonna leave them as extra messages. I usually take up extra messages neutrally, but those are pretty front directed, so we'll leave them the way they are. All right, we'll give it another shuffle. Pile 3. Is that person the one for you, pile 3? Is that person the one? Let's see. So past, present. Well, I'm gonna pick a random one for future. This one. Those are extra messages. Oh, that one jumped a little. Action, because this one is coming up. And we haven't moved the one at the bottom of the deck. That's going to be our overall energy. And we may need to clarify. We'll see. So this is going to be you in the reading, pile 3. It's the card you chose. It's the Hermit card. And it means wisdom. It means doing inner work, going inwards, looking at the self, hermit type of energy, because it could be a literal hermit. So it means wisdom. And he's wearing gray because everything has a meaning in tarot. And when you see gray, it means wisdom. Because when you see black and white, it means extreme yeses and extreme nos. So when you see gray, it is finally reaching that middle ground. It is the merging of the two. And I just saw 333 for you, pile 3, and you're pile 3. So that could be a sign. And let's see. Your past is, oh, the tower in your past, pile 3. So the tower is sudden change. It's a lighting literally coming in and striking the tower down and the tower falling down. And for example, like when a Jenga tower falls down, that is all like crumbling down, like, it's that type of energy. So being struck by lighting type of energy. But it's in your past. So maybe you have just gone through a strong transformation, or you have just gone through a change in your life, or you and that person have gone through some sort of change, or it could be that there's been some sort of separation at some point between the two of you. But I wouldn't worry too much about it, pile 3, because it's in your past anyway. So already it's behind you. So that one means sudden change. We're gonna leave present one at the end because that's the most important one for you, pile 3. So let's continue with future for now. And it was that way. I just moved my hand a little. So you have the sun upright. That's beautiful for you, pile 3. The sun card is the happiest card in all of the tarot. It means happiness. You are surrounded by sunflowers. It means smiling. It means laughing. It means being tan under the sun in the midst of summer. It's that type of energy. Now, and that's beautiful for your connection, by the way. The sun is the happiest you can be. So that's a really beautiful future for that person and you so far. For our question for you, pile 3, that is that person the one? So you guys have probably gone through a lot of transformation, both individually and in the connection. But in your future, there's a lot of happiness, really happy type of energy. All right, your action, pile 3. Oh, the devil reverse. So the action the tarot is advising you to take in order to receive your desires, which I'm sure you want, pile 3. This is the advice the tarot is giving you. So the devil reverse, I interpret that as angel energy. That's one interpretation. And also the devil upright can mean lost. It can be the energy of the more you try to suppress a desire, the stronger it will become. It's that type of energy. That's when it's upright. And also when it's upright, it's kind of being too trapped in negative thinking. It's like throwing a pity party for yourself. It's that type of energy. But when it's reversed, it means that you have broke the negative thinking. So I'm really happy for you, pile 3, that because upright, you see them trapped in chains. You can see the devil doesn't have them in chains. The chains are actually theirs. So they could break the chains if they wanted to, but they're too trapped in their negative thinking to even notice. But don't worry about that, pile 3, because you got it reversed. So it's the opposite of that. It means you have broken the chain. I'm so happy for you, pile 3. That's angelic type of energy. Beautiful. We're gonna see these extra messages that I almost grabbed, but then I thought, wow, they stayed there for a reason. All right, so you have Temperance and the Emperor reverse. This isn't so great for you, pile 3. Sorry, I'm a really honest reader. And the Emperor upright would have literally meant like divine masculine counterpart. Of course, you can use whichever gender like you feel comfortable with. But in general, the Emperor is like a masculine card. And then Temperance is, the best way to say it is balance. It's 2 cups being filled the exact same way. And because I see the devil as angel energy, now you have a literal angel, pile 3. And the Emperor reverse could mean that this person is your divine counterpart, but they repress it because it's reverse. So I think it's saying that person is very likely the one, but maybe they have an avoidant tendency, or they have a hard time admitting their feelings, or it's that type of energy. So it is a good card to get, but because it's reversed, there's some sort of suppression of that energy. All right, we're gonna see what's at the bottom of the deck, our overall energy. I did look at it this way first, but we'll take it out neutrally because I looked at it both ways. So the star is hope. It's wishing a wish upon a star, looking at the star and like really wishing with all your heart for that dream to come true. It's that type of energy. So maybe that's the energy you're transmitting, pile 3, that you want this person to be the one so badly. Like you're channeling that wishful type of energy. So far I would say yes, that person is the one for you, and there's a lot of happiness with that Sun card. And I'm happy that you are breaking your patterns or negative thinking, pile 3. But to achieve this balance, because Temperance is balance, but there is some sort of suppression of feelings here. Like we cannot deny that with that Emperor reversed. Let's see, what's your present, pile 3? The most important part of the reading. Oh, the world. Oh, pile 3. So the world means an absolute ending. A lot of people fear the death card because they think it means an absolute ending, but actually the death card is the Phoenix card. So there is a death of the Phoenix, but only for the Phoenix to be reborn even stronger. But with the World card, there isn't that second part of the feelings being reborn. It's just the ending part. But because she's dancing and she's empowered and she's happy and she's in her power, it's to remind us that that's actually a good thing. Like, it's a good thing because that means you're respecting the way life has its own balance. So I would say it is a yes for you, pile 3. And even though there is some type of big change with this Tower energy in your past, and then this type of destruction, beautiful destruction type of energy in your present, I wouldn't worry too much because you do have a lot of happiness coming in, pile 3. And you're breaking your negative thinking pattern. So I'm really proud of you for that, pile 3. So, and you chose wisdom to represent you as the self too. So keep doing that inner work, pile 3, and know that the tarot is letting you know there's a lot of happiness coming in. So because our question today is that person is that person the one? I would say it's a yes for you, pile 3, but there are a couple things you guys need to overcome Just embrace your feelings, stop suppressing them, and stop fearing change and stop fearing ends. Like, allow the happiness to come in. And yeah. And that's all I have for you, pile 3. Oh, actually, never mind. Let's clarify the world. Let's clarify the world for you, pile 3. Because your present card is the most important one. Oh, I looked at that one by accident. You do have the Hangman when we said we wanted to clarify. So it's going to be a clarified also. I'll explain in a second. So, why is the World card here, Tarot? Can you explain? Oh, that one almost didn't want to come in. We're going to choose that one. The High Priestess, pile 3. It's the Secrets card. It's all about secretive type of energy. And she's also a witch. So it's also the witchy card. It's like, oh, and it's also like what I was saying about the black and white. So you see her at extreme opposites. So she's either a complete yes or a complete no. She's either complete innocence or complete darkness. Like, no middle. So you have the middle with the Hermit that you chose, and the yes and no with this High Priestess. So because it's clarifying the world, I would say that there is a lot of secrets about to be revealed for you, pile 3, or a lot of things that you cannot see. Because the High Priestess reverse means secrets revealed. So it is upright, so there might be some secrets that are just not meant for you to know at this time because it's upright. All right, but it's also witchy energy, so you're in your power, pile 3. Stay positive. And then the Hangman is all about looking at things from a different perspective. He hangs himself by choice. It's like androgynous, non-binary type of energy, wanting to look at things a different way. So because it's clarifying the World card, there are secrets, but they're allowing you to look at things from a different perspective. And I think this connects with that Emperor reverse as well. So that's all for you, pile 3, today. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye.